So I'm with the lovely Richa today, who has moved from India to the UK, and she's kindly agreed to do an interview with me about her experience of looking for a role in Leeds throughout COVID. So welcome, Richa. Thank you for doing this with me today.
Hi, Emma. Happy to connect.
Oh, definitely. So we've seen you a lot. We've spoken before, and you're very active on LinkedIn. So I just wanted to ask you a few questions, really, about just searching and looking for roles at the moment. So, what has your biggest challenges been?
Biggest challenge actually has been my visa status. I'm here on a dependent visa. So that's not, I think, the right time to having, I mean, I do not need a sponsorship at the moment, but
Yeah.
companies are a little reluctant because I have a validity on my visa. So I'm not getting permanent roles. I'm not getting callbacks for permanent roles. And the contract postings are very less at the moment.
Mm.
So that's kind of been difficult. But other than that, I've got to interact with a lot of people. I've got to talk to a lot of amazing people like you and your team. It's been fun. Yeah, I think that's the biggest challenge I have. And
Um,
secondly, um,
Sorry, I was going to ask, when is your visa until that you've got that until?
yeah, it's valid until next year, February.
Okay.
But it's mostly going to be extended. But yeah, I cannot say to the companies that it will be extended, and they cannot give
Mm.
me work based on that. So that's been a little tough. Other than that, because of the lockdown, COVID-19, there are not many projects which are coming in. So the kind of profile I'm looking for is I'm not getting that many postings,
Mhm.
and the ones that I do get are not really relevant to the experience that I have right now because it's more in the digital IT domain, and yeah, there are not many projects I think at the moment.
Okay. So, have you used agencies to help you with your search?
Yes, I have. In fact, I've contacted transition partners. I've connected with a lot of people. Uh, I've requested help from a lot of recruiters in general. I've connected on LinkedIn mostly, but at the moment the market is slow and it's not
Mhm.
been that fun. I did get a call for one of the companies from transition partners, but they kind of recruited from internally,
Yeah.
so that didn't go well. But I'm looking forward to the market situation right now. It's going to improve, and I see a lot more job postings on my LinkedIn feed.
Yeah.
So let's see. I hope I get more interviews from the agencies.
Definitely. So, what have
Yeah.
you liked about the agencies that you have spoken to? Seeing you know, in India, you were saying earlier that you don't really use or haven't had to use an agency, so it must be
Yeah.
a big change for you as well over here.
Big change. In fact, I believe that it's easier over here because you can connect with different agencies who can get your resume forward to the organizations. In India, it's a little more difficult if you want to change your job. My experience has been great with the agencies and in general with the people in Leeds. I think the people are really welcoming. They would help you out if they can in any way. And I've got a lot of feedback. I mean, I got a CV review done. I transformed my CV in general. I've got feedback on my LinkedIn profile also from somebody, and in it actually was a game changer for me. I've learned a lot. Like I said before, I was not into LinkedIn before I came to UK.
Yeah.
So I learn something new every day, which has
Mhm.
been very enlightening actually. I didn't know that I could use LinkedIn to such a great extent. It's a
Yeah.
great platform altogether, I say.
It's sort of become my replacement at the moment for Facebook and Instagram currently, because I'm always on LinkedIn, and just there's so many good stories around, and there's a lot of people sharing their experiences, which is great,
Yeah,
and also helping people to get back into work, which I think is lovely at the moment that we've all come together to help as much as we can. Um,
it's really true. Yeah.
so have you had anything that you don't like about the agency interaction that you've had that you would want changing?
Uh, um, I guess not specifically with transition partners. I mean, I've interacted a lot. I've got feedback. some of the recruiters are not that welcoming, and we've seen posts about that. I
Mm,
mean, but mostly it's been good. It's not been negative, I would say. I mean, I know most of the recruiting agencies are overwhelmed right now. I mean, some people are on furlough, some people are being laid
yeah.
off, and there's initially there was like a person doing multiple work. I mean, working for somebody else as well. So it's been I think overwhelming for them as well. But
Yeah.
the only thing I mean, I would say negative would have been that if I get connected with somebody, I would expect some response, even if you're not able to help them. Just
Yeah.
give a response like that. That at the moment I cannot help you. That's a kind of feedback that would be great.
Acknowledgement, definitely. I think it is the
Yeah.
key, isn't it? Because ultimately,
Yeah.
you're going to remember the people that have looked after you, and
True.
who knows where you'll end up and get a job. So, a good experience is something that hopefully you'll
Yeah.
always talk about.
Yeah.
So, what advice would you give someone looking for a new position at the times that we're in at the moment?
Um, if I have to give an advice, I'm not really great at giving one, but if I have to, I would tell if somebody, if for a person who is not the only, bread earner for the family, if it is not hitting your finances right now, then it's not the end of the world. Stay
Mhm.
positive. That's what you have to do. I mean, don't stop looking for work, but not having a job is not the end of the world. You have to believe yourself that you are capable of doing what you say you're capable of,
Mhm.
and just stay positive. The market is not that great at the moment. I
Yeah.
understand for people for whom there has been a financial blow because of the situation. For
Mm.
them, probably don't be picky, I guess, in the type of jobs that you want to do.
Yeah.
There are a lot of options at the moment, but overall I think you have to be positive, have a positive mindset, because that's what I tell myself. I mean, I'm not saying that I'm all positive and I do not have any low points
I was
in my job search.
How do you
Yeah.
keep positive as well? Because you've had 3 months of this, haven't you? Which is a massive shock
Yes.
coming over
uh,
you.
it's been tough. I mean, I'll be serious on that. It's been tough because of the only reason that I have been working 10 years straight,
Yeah.
and I have never taken a break ever in my career. In fact, out of college, in a job, and that has been a kind of a weird feeling actually.
Hmm.
If on days when I feel low, I'll just leave the laptop aside. I'll just try to engage myself in a little bit of cooking, or just hanging out with my husband or something like that. And the next morning I try to tell myself the same thing, that it's not the end of the world. Okay,
Hmm.
you're just out of job. The there's a lot you can do, and it's only been 3 months. I mean, people are out of job for years at
Yeah,
a stretch at the
that's
moment.
true.
So I just count the positives of the situation rather than counting the negatives.
Yeah.
I chose to leave my previous job. That was an intentional shift that I did.
Hmm.
So I just engage, if even if I'm being positive and I don't feel like doing anything over LinkedIn or posting for a job, applying for a job or something. I'll just start going through some learning videos on LinkedIn or something
Yeah.
like that, so that I keep myself occupied, so that I don't go crazy.
Yeah, definitely. But you also have your own time as well, and I think that's the thing, isn't it? You've got to step away because
Yeah,
otherwise, it is too much. You can't spend 8 hours a day looking for a job. So,
yeah, that's true. I mean, you cannot do that at a stretch. You cannot burn yourself out. I mean, don't burn yourself out. Just
mhm.
think positive. If you want to cry about it, cry it out. That's okay. But then go back to it. I mean, you have to make yourself go back to it. So having a positive mindset, try to think positive. That's all you can do right now. There's nothing else. I mean, if you've tried your best, like I've connected with everybody that I try to connect with more people. I try
Mhm.
to keep myself engaged on LinkedIn. That's again a good thing, because I see other people's point of view. I see people posting motivational stuff, which makes me think, yeah, it's okay. I
Yeah.
mean, when I was graduating, if it hadn't been for my company placement, I wouldn't have had a job immediately after my college. So it was uncertain at that moment also, it can be uncertain at any point in life. That's
Mhm.
okay. Just get over it.
Oh, that's
Keep
really
moving.
nice. Yeah, just be positive, keep moving forward, and do what you can do, because fingers crossed it will change, and it
Yeah.
is changing. So,
Yes.
well, thank you very much for your time today. So, also, if you'd like to get in touch with Richa, if you've got a job, contract or permanent, then get in contact with her. Her details will be below in my write up. So, thank you very much. Nice to
Thank
meet
you
you
very much,
again.
Emma. Yeah. Bye
Bye.
bye. Have a nice day.
Thank you.